Okay, so before we'll add code, let's see what we've created so far. So I'm gonna hide the interface builder, and let's build and run and see what we've accomplished so far. So okay, so we'll see our nice graphic we've created here, and we got a button which if we press doesn't do anything because we haven't added code yet. Got our two text fields, and watch what happens when I click one of them. You'll notice there's a keyboard pops up, but unfortunately it's very hard to make the keyboard disappear. You see, I can add, and I click the return, and the keyboard still stays in place. And also, if I click the background, then also the keyboard stays. So it's fairly easy to make it pop, but make it disappear again, we'll have to add some code for that. So let's deal with that problem first. We're gonna add code that if we click the background, then the keyboard will disappear, and also if we click the return, then the keyboard will disappear. So let's do that. I'm gonna quit the simulator. Okay, so start by opening the XML login view control.h. We'll open that, and we'll add two variables which will be connected to the two text fields in our interface builder. So the variable type would be UI text fields. Text field is our UI text field. I'll call the first one txt username, and another UI text field. And the second one would be txt password. Okay, and we'll have a property attached to those variables. So property non-atomic, which is used when we don't have multi-thread in a program. We choose non-atomic, and retain, and choose ID outlet, and paste the first definition of the variable here. Okay, let's do the same with the other variable. Here we got the property set for the two variables. Now let's add two methods. One would be to capture the return key that is clicked from the keyboard, and the other one would be capturing the background click when we click on the background from the screen. So gonna write dash ib action, and let's call it background click, which will get the controller click ID sender. Okay, let's add another control for the text fields. Maybe outlet, return pressed, call it return pressed, and we'll get ID sender. Okay, so let's say that, and let's add some code for the two methods I've created in the login view control.m file. So let's go to the login view control. Sorry, I'm gonna choose the first method, copy that and paste it underneath the implementation. I'm gonna delete the semicolon and open up curly braces instead. And in here we have the background click. So we're gonna go to the two txt password, two variables we created. Open up braces in the txt password and resign first responder. Close that and do the same with txt username and resign first responder. Resign first responder will make the keyboard disappear. So let's add code for the other method. So we're gonna choose this one. Copy, paste it underneath the first function, and curly braces. In here we get the text field as sender, so we can just, instead of putting the 2 lines in the previous function, those 2 lines, we can just do this with the sender. So let's do the sender, resign first responder. So it works the same as this function. So okay, let's save that. And it still won't make the keyboard disappear because we have to attach connected to the interface builder the 2 methods and the 2 variables we've created. So let's open up the interface builder again and click the login view control.nib twice. Okay, now go to file owner, click control, drag from file owner to the first text field and choose txt username. Do the same with the second, click control, drag from file owner to the second one and choose for the second one txt password. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is add the method for the text field when we click enter. So we'll choose a text field, go to the connections inspector, and we're gonna drag from did end on exit. Gonna drag from here to the file owner, click here, and we'll choose the background click, and we'll do the same to the other text field. Go to here, did end on the exit, drag, go to file owner, click background click, and there we go. We just connected the method to the text field. And we'll want to do the same for the background click. So for the background click, we want to do it when the user clicks the background, meaning the user clicks the view. So we go to the view and we go to the connections inspector, but we'll notice that there aren't any events here. What we can do is, because the view is inherited from the control, so we can choose in tools, identity inspector, and choose that the class won't be UI view but will be UI control. And UI control basically turns the view to kind of a big button which have all the events of a button. So we choose here UI control and we go back to the connections inspector. We'll notice all the events that is added now. So for clicking, we'll use the touch up inside event, and I'm gonna drag from here to the file owner again and click the background click. So everything is now connected. Let's save that.